anyways, risk versus safety. Warren Buffett says the first secret to winning is don't lose. And once again, what he means by that is protect your principal. Okay? It's okay to spend your principal sometime in your lifetime, but your principal is your engine that creates that income that you need. And people rely on too big of returns when reality is 3 to 4% returns is what reality is, not 10 and 15% returns. Okay? And using a gambling analogy, if you put this many chips on the poker table and you win that many on top again, okay, what's a reasonable gambler do? They're going to pull those off the top, put them in their pocket, protect their principal, and now gamble with winnings. Don't gamble with principal. But if you do double your money in Vegas, what should you do?
Oh.
Go home. That's a good call. It's a good day if you doubled your money, by the way. It's a good day. And I use that analogy, a lot of folks know in here, but my parents, when they retired, they're out in Summerlin, Nevada. They've been out there now almost 13 years. And Summerlin, Nevada is basically about 13 miles off the Las Vegas Strip. So you know what's happening to my small inheritance. They have their own financial plan. They get a lot of free food and booze out there too if you want to gamble away, so it's not a bad life. My dad said he's on the last dollar, last breath theory, which I believe. He's an engineer, he's got it figured out, but I'll tell you how you protect yourself. We protect ourselves against my parents. Anyone can recommend a stock. Once again, not against the stock market, but if you're going to play the market, you have to be able to play it with money that what? You don't need for 5 to 7 years. You don't play the stock market knowing you're going to draw income off that money anytime soon, or you need that money back within a year, because that's a bad bet. How many people said 4 and 5 years ago you can't lose in real estate? How'd that work out for everybody? It's a market. If you time it wrong, you're going to get burned. If you time it right, you're going to make some money, but the bottom line is that timing is what's impossible. So, your stockbroker too, who cares the most about your money if you're going to put it in the stock and watch it and pay attention to it? You. So if you're going to play the market, it needs to be you to play it. Because the stockbroker's not going to pay attention to it. It's going to be the individual that plays the market. And then, of course, will your advisor guarantee safety? Once again, mutual funds, stocks, everybody gets that prospectus, okay? Does anybody read it? That phone book? No. Does it even make it into the house? I kid everybody, it comes out of the mailbox as you're cutting through the garage. Where's it go? Right in the trash. Good use of paper. But the bottom line, folks, is it tells you way too much information, impossible to read, almost impossible to understand, but it does talk about fee structures and, of course, standard deviation, which means, Mr. and Mrs. Client, the fund can go up 30%, but please understand it also can go down 30%. Does that work into your plan? And then, of course, worry-free versus market anxiety. Once again, it doesn't mean you run from the market, but it means you take a hard look at why are we in the market, what are we trying to achieve, what kind of returns do we really need to depend on to make our income.